Hello, 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 and praise the Lord. I'm coming to you all with a review on VIP extensions on their Malaysian virgin hair in the style curly. Now, I was provided this hair to give my honest opinion on it. So let's start. While showing you the hair and reviewing the hair, I'm also showing you how I style it as well as how I've cared for it at night. Now, so far I've only had the hair in for 5 days, and so far so good. It is super soft. It is absolutely beautiful. And yeah, so let me show it to you first. Okay. So, of course, at night, this is just how I look, minus the makeup. So at night, I just put my bonnet on after I have twisted the hair. I twist it in some hiccups, in some 2-strand twists, and I put my bonnet on my head. And when I'm taking it out, I just take the twist out. Now, what's the purpose of twisting it, you say? It just allows it to have, just to hold that curl and that definition. That's all, and not just be out and all over the bonnet while I'm laying down and moving. And even though this is a satin bonnet from, I actually got this from the dollar store. I just didn't want it all moving around and all that, as well. And when you take it out, it helps it to keep, its beautiful curl pattern as well. So I don't wet it or anything. This hair is curly. This is the pattern of the curl. Now, I am natural, so if you're saying if I'm a natural, can I rock this hair? Absolutely. I'm natural, meaning I have no relaxer, no chemical in my hair, and I definitely can rock this hair. If you would want to just finger curl it so you can get less frizz, you can do so. Or if you don't care about, the frizz, you can brush it out. And what I do is, I'm in my bathroom now. So I just add a little bit of water on, my wet and dry brush, starting from the ends on up, and a little lukewarm water, and I brush her out. And look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. This hair is absolutely beautiful. When I first took the hair out of the pack, first of all, let me just show you all a picture. There it is. It had that kind of crunchy look, although it was super soft. But once I brushed it out, added a little bit of water, it was absolutely fine. Fine. It was absolutely fine. And this is the result. It's absolutely soft. I mean, your fingers just slide through it. Honestly, I had absolutely no tangling until I cut my wefts. I got 3 bundles. I got 14, I received 14 inches, 16 inches, and 18 inches. That's what I requested. I didn't want anything super long down to my hip when I sit down. I just wanted something, I'm comfortable with this length. I love this, but it's absolutely beautiful. I did not think that I was going to need to use all 3 bundles when I got them, because the bundles were nice and thick and full. And but I did. I needed all of them. I wanted all of them, for the fullness, because this hair is just super soft. Look how flat it lays down on your head. I mean, it's just beautiful. So I did get all 3 in there. So if you like, your hair full and this is the kind of look that you are going for, you would definitely want to get 3 bundles. They did send me a closure, a bang closure, which I did not use because I just wasn't feeling a bang. I wanted to do, just, a part middle part or whatever like that. But the bang closure is absolutely, gorgeous as well. If I would have done the bang closure, this is something like what it would have looked like. If you're, when you do the wand curls and then you add, your bang and then you do your curls or whatever like that, that's of course put down correctly. That's something like how it would have looked. And that's exactly what it looks like, and it would just be sewn down on the top of your hair. There's really no part. It's a little teeny tiny fake little scalp in there or whatever, so you just don't have a circle full of hair if someone was on the top of your head. But that's nice. And out of the whole entire 3 bundles, this is all I had left, and I couldn't, if I really, 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 really tried, I could fit these in here, but I was tired. Come on, I was running around with the kids, sewing, then getting lunch, coming back to sewing, and it was a lot. So that's all that I used. It does come in the color natural black because it says that this hair is virgin hair. It can be colored, it can be bleached, it can be permed. You can do whatever you would do. It says right here on the pack that it came in Malaysian virgin hair, 100% human hair, 100% Remy human hair, virgin raw Remy hair. It can be colored, bleached, and permed. And of course, I had in the curly human hair in natural black. On the back, it has how to care for your human hair, and it has 2 different languages as well. And it just basically tells you how to detangle it and how to wash it, and the do's and don'ts, the shampooing and care instructions for when you braid it and braid your hair and sew in the hair as well. So it's on the back of that, as well as this little card will come for it as well, in English, Spanish, and French. So the care instructions, they make sure that you know how to care for this hair. This comes in the bundle and with this as well. So I definitely want to put that to the test and bleach this hair or put some streaks to some color. Right now I don't want to because I'm loving it, or maybe I'll try and do that and come back and show you guys on one of the pieces that I didn't use. I saw they had one review on their website, and the person said that it colored very easily. It feels so soft. It just feels like it'll just go up and lighten up real good for you. I mean, it's just beautiful. This hair is absolutely beautiful so far. I know that I'm only 5 days in, and I will come with a review later on how this hair has been holding up, but I'm telling you, I'm loving it. My husband is loving it. I mean, this is some beautiful hair, especially for the summer as well. I mean, if you're taking a trip where, you're going to take a little dip in a pool, of course, just like you would do your hair, protect it, coat that thing with some conditioner or whatever like that. Those of you who will be getting married in the summertime, and on that good honeymoon, you want this hair to be right, you want that curly, go on ahead. I'm not gonna, so far it's so good. So before I, get off here from looking crazy, because I'm gonna show you how I blend my leave out or whatever, I'm gonna show you and look myself and see, because with human hair, you should be able to straighten this as well. So when you get tired of the curly, you should be able to, flat iron it and it get curly again. Now, remember, you are at risk probably of losing some of the pattern if you continue to do that. So of course you want to spray your heat protectant on it, and my camera went out, so of course it's already a little flat for a second, but I sprayed my heat protectant, and this is just a Tresemme Thermal Creations. It smells really good. So I just sprayed that, and I have my flat irons on 380. They are Remington, and I did purchase these from Target, I believe. So this is just with one going down once, and so I'm going to go down again one more time, and that flattens, well, straightens out pretty good. And this is 3 times, and this isn't a cheat or anything like that. It's just a, you know, regular old Remington. I mean, it's still good. And that flattened out pretty nice, and it feels super soft. It feels beautiful. Okay. So you can flatten this and do some bigger curls, looser curls, wear a straight look, you know, if you like to. Now let me kind of wet that and see what it does, if it kind of bounces back. Okay. Now let me brush that. I don't see it coming back right now. Let me kind of brush that. Comb that. Okay, I start to see it coming back a little bit. And you know, you want to scrunch and scrunch. Okay, it's coming back a little bit. All right, all right, all right. Okay, and it's coming back. And she's back. All right, so when that dries, that'll be just like the rest of them. So you can curl it, flatten it out, and bring that thing. Of course, you want to scrunch. See, the more I'm scrunching, the more it's bringing, scrunching and squeezing my hand is bringing it back to that curl pattern. So, okay, so you can flatten it out, press it, straighten it, and then you can get it back to the curl. And so, like I said, you should be able to bleach it and all as well. So like I told you, I am natural, meaning I don't have any relaxer in my head, that's all. And I did do a leave out without a closure. And what I do is just, I make sure that my hair is protected with my heat protectant. And I use this oil that I absolutely cannot live without when I am. So this is the oil. It is the Smooth Shine Polishing, and it says sleek, and sleek. And it's a straightening polisher. This is the truth. Do not get the black one thinking that it's going to do the same thing. Clearly they say different things. This is just a hair polisher for instant repair, but this is to get your hair straight. So you want the pink kind. If you are natural and you've been trying to use all kind of things, or you've been using more expensive brands like Paul Mitchell or whatever's out there, or whatever, this is no more than $6. I think it's like $5, and this will get you straight. This will have your leave out sleek, beautiful, laid down. You will not have to worry about if it's a little hot out there, if you are straight gonna just, you know, turn into a squirrel while you on date night with hubby, or if you are at the amusement park. I mean, of course, in the winter out here, it does a little, you know, bit better. But with that, I have tested it and tried that thing in the summertime, and it has done good. Now, because my hair was already kind of straightened, I put it on the lowest setting, which is 300. And with that polisher, it not only allows your hair to be straightened, but you don't need to put an extra an extra heat protectant on there because it serves as a heat protectant as well. It says that, and it says it's humidity, if you can see that, if it's focusing right here, humidity resistant. And I'm telling you, it definitely works. It works. And there we go. There we go. There we go. So I basically just put that on and I'm done. Now, when you first purchase the hair, and if you get 14 inches, for some reason the 14-inch, the bottom, see how so defined that is? And I think it's because it's longer. The 14-inch has definition and it has the curl, but it's way more loose than the bottom for some reason. So when I wish I would have kept a picture of it. The 14-inch, when I wetted, it kind of, and scrunched it, it kind of, gave more definition. So that's one thing that don't be alarmed. Just, brush it. Like I said, the 14 inches at the top is more loose than when you get down to the bottom, and that's because I believe it's shorter. So if you want all of your hair to have that tight kind of wand curl, look, all you have to do is use a wand curl. So when I first put it in, it was more so just kind of flat. And instead of, you can kind of do like this, or like you said, if you want to, like I was saying, if you want a more polished look, like those wand curls, of course, for your heat protectant, you're going to treat this like it's your hair. It's human hair. Treat it well so it can last. And as well as the company said, if this hair is taken care of, it can last for up to a year. So yeah, you want to take care of your hair, especially if you're paying for your hair. You want to take care of it, and it's very, very affordable. At the bottom I will have the link. See, if you want to make it more, like I said, a more polished look, if you want that front to kind of go over, see the difference in the regular curl when I just let it just do its thing, which is still cute. Okay, so, and then when you want to be like, I'm done, I'm dead, I'm done up, I'm going somewhere, date night, hello, goodbye, do you love him? Yes, I do. Praise his name. That's when you bust out the wand curls, and you can just do the wand curls all the way around the top. I'm laughing at myself. Okay, around the crown of your head, all around here. You can just take the top and just quickly, wand curl the top, and it will give it that fullness and that more, defined curl. And just that look that you want. If you want a more polished look, if you like that look, so then you will be ready to go on about your day. So when you do the wand, see how I just did this, just the very front pieces, and kind of didn't do around the crown. If I did, it would kind of raise it all up and give me super, super fullness. But when you want to just do the wand curls, just in those two ones in the front part of your hair, it will give it that fullness. It will give it, it's already full, but it'll just make it look more polished, more curled, and beautiful. The hair is already beautiful. One thing, it does have some little, so far it does have the little, kind of little flyaways. Not flyaways like they're short pieces, but you see how that can kind of stick out and get a little staticky. You can always tame that down with a little bit of oil. But some of you love the little staticky kind of frizzies, that come with it, because you know some of you feel like it makes the hair look more natural, but you know sometimes even with the ends it can kind of look like this. They're still soft, they're still beautiful, but that's from me brushing a lot like during the day. So like I said, you just take your water, you know, don't manipulate your curls just a whole lot, just plain, because I didn't even realize that was a tick of mine. Just, you know, plain, and you know, and when you're brushing and moving through your hands and this, that, and the other, you can kind of get it like that. But if you just put a tiny bit, I would even use this or something else, a super light argan oil, you know, something super light to put over this, just to, you know, kind of tame some of the little bit of frizzies that you know, can get from over brushing the hair, or just from it being curly hair frizzes. And again, this is human hair, so you're gonna, you know, it's gonna go through some little changes. If you're the type of person that doesn't like a hair out of place, you know, you're gonna want to just put, you know, take a little bit of that oil and kind of go through with your hands and this, that, and the other, and get it right. But if you're like me and you're just like, I love big hair, I'm not scared of a little bit of frizz, as long as I don't look like it's raising up on me and getting crazy and all that other stuff, when you have a bad batch of hair, I'm good. And you know, it's this hair, you know, so far just been 5 days in, but it is absolutely beautiful. Am I missing anything? I went over how it can be colored, I went over how it can be bleached, how it can be permed, even a little styling tip for you. Yes, this is beautiful. Again, I have in 14, 16, and 18 inch hair. Now the link below will take you directly to the website, but it will take you directly to the hair that I have in my head that I am reviewing right now. But of course you can browse through the website and look at the different types of hair and all that they have. But yeah, so far so good. I'm loving this. I will come back with another update in a few weeks on how the hair is holding up and all of that good stuff. I have a good feeling about this hair, I think. Of course, we know all, you know, hair at some point is just gonna do something. You know, it's not growing out of our head, but you know, we just take care of it. And another thing to, you know, make your hair last, what I would suggest is and that's with any hair, even the little cheap hair that you get or whatever like that, is to keep it up off of your neck if it's super long, because that can cause some friction, you know, always rubbing on your clothes and all that good stuff. So when I'm in the house, I'm not walking around like this, like, y'all ready to eat? No, she is in those twists and in that good bonnet, so that I can preserve this hair so it's not all, you know, that friction. Because even people who have, you know, naturally long hair, they deal with the friction and all that too. And again, you know, you want to preserve it. Okay, I just had a little bit of, you know, not a lot, but just, it was just a little second of okay, but I'm trying to part it down like this, but it's curly hair, it's not straight. I had to go through the curls. So it's nothing bad. So far, I really don't have, and it's only 5 days in, but so far I really don't have any cons about this hair. Okay, so far I don't have anything negative to say. Like I said, it's even with playing with it like this, no shedding. I don't see any shedding. Like I said, the only time it shed is when I cut the 14 inch, because I didn't want to loop the top, because I didn't want to have that bulky look at the top of my head. So I cut it when I got to like right here. And yeah, so I cut right there. So when I first did that, of course I had some shedding out of the top part of my hair because I had cut the wefts. But it stopped soon after I cut it. And like Okay, like nothing. And I have my fingers tight. Any harder, I'll be pulling the hair out. Like, this is good. I don't see any curls. Full tangling. No shedding. The hair is beautiful. It's full. It's absolutely beautiful in person. Okay, this is the hair up close. Blends very well. And like I said, those just the little frizzies that I was telling you all about, that you would just put a little bit of oil on there. But yes. And again, that's from me like brushing, which, you know, and like I said, I don't put anything, but they have like the curl activators and stuff like that that you can put on the hair to kind of really make the curls pop more than they already are, you know, so you can just get that curly look without putting any heat onto the hair, because you do not have to use the curl one. You really don't. I saw somebody use like a curly coily custard or something that is called, you know, anything that kind of activates natural curls, or whatever like that. Like I said, I wouldn't put too much product on there, but you can find some products that you can put on here, make it, you know, make the curls pop, and you know, that's it. Go on about your day. So far, I just choose to use water as of right now until I kind of, you know, look and see anything else that I would like to use on here. I would like to try that little what is that curly custard something, because one of the girls on here on YouTube put it on her hair, and it just, them curls just looked so beautiful. It wasn't, you know, a lot of frizz or whatever like that. So it's just maintaining it, finding the right products, not overusing products on the hair, and just so it'll last. And you know, that's pretty much it for my review for now on the Malaysian version hair from VIP Extensions, and this is from their VIP collection. So, you know, if you want to try out the hair, try it. Please let me know how it worked for you as well. But I will be coming up again, like I said, in a few weeks with another review. All right, updated review. All right, be blessed.